Hello and welcome to another entertainment video. Today we're going to explore the possible entanglement between two iconic forces. What would happen if Doctor Who had to fight the evil dead creatures, the Deadites? Who would win in this iconic battle? Well, we're going to attempt to explore that today. Who would come out on top, and why? So, sit back and relax, because one by one we're going to find out who will win.
One by one we will take you.
To begin with, let's establish who the Deadites are. The Deadites are a form of supernatural creature featured in the Evil Dead film series.
Jack of diamonds, Jack of clubs!
Deadites are a specific type of monster. They have some physical similarity to modern zombies, but they are not mindless monsters, nor are they flesh eaters. Deadites are called Kandarians, who hail from an unknown infernal dimension. The Kandarians have no innate physicality, but can affect the living by taking control of human bodies. The invading force kills the host form, and then absorbs all of that person's knowledge, memories and personality. It is at this point that they become a Deadite. An infected person undergoes an adverse physical change. Their skin color wanes, giving a jaundiced look, and their eyes become white and opaque. They may also develop other physical abnormalities such as sharpened fingernails and rotting teeth. Deadites' abilities. Deadites are physically more durable than a normal human being. This is a supernatural process which operates in direct contrast to the physical condition of the body they are inhabiting. They possess superhuman strength and can lift, press or push volumes of matter several times in excess to that of the host form's original strength. Shape-shifting. Shape-shifting it is a common trick amongst Deadites, who use this tactic to trick others into thinking that they are normal.
You were supposed to help me.
Hey, we're trying to help. Okay.
Once their target lets their guard down, the Deadite reverts to its undead form and attacks. Deadite infection. Deadites can spread the infection through a variety of means. Most notably, if the Deadite bites a victim or otherwise enters its body, the victim will begin to turn into a Deadite. Total conversion may be avoided by cutting off the body part infected with the evil. Deadites' enhanced speed. The Deadites may move at twice the normal speed than that a human. The Deadites' agility. The Deadites can jump to amazing heights. Wall crawling. The Deadites can stick to stuff and walk on walls or ceilings. The Deadite sees in the dark as well as it would in the daytime. Where do the Deadites come from? The Deadites come from the mirror dimension, sometimes called Deadite dimension, or mirror world, is an alternate dimension that exists beyond the barriers of human perception. It currently serves as a prison for both the Deadites and the Dark Ones, following their banishment at the hands of the first chosen one. Deadites' weakness. The Deadites are incredibly powerful and durable, but they do have weaknesses, one being the Condor Ion Dagger, a specially designed dagger with some unknown powers and properties. There are creatures that even the powerful Deadites fear. One of these fears shared among Deadites is vampires. It seems when comes to engaging with the Deadites it sure would be a fierce battle, from the perspective of a human, but that's human. Now let's bring in a Time Lord to fight and see how they will handle it. As they are the masters of time and space. Doctor Who is a Time Lord, a powerful species that has mastered all of time dimensions and space. Time Lords are one of the most powerful species in all the universe. The Time Lords, also known by many other names like the Sun Builders, the Watchmakers, the Superiors, the Shadow People, the House Dwellers, the Archons of Time. At first glance these titles may sound grandiose, but believe you me, these titles are earned, and I'll explain why. Because it's not only their abilities that are strong, but it is their technology which is unimaginably powerful. The ancient Time Lords were known to take part in battles and conflicts, often helping to hunt species known to be dangerous. They had a great place in the mythologies and cultures of other civilizations, being outright called the gods by several species. Time Lords' powers and abilities. The Time Lords were a humanoid species who externally resembled human beings in every way. Internally they were different in various ways, possessing significantly greater strength and stamina. They also had the ability to place themselves in a death-like trance for limited periods of time. Time Lords' physiology. Time Lords have two hearts, a respiratory bypass system, enabling them to survive without breathing for long periods of time.
I've only got one heart working. How do you people cope?
Also, the doctors claim to have excellent night vision, able to see in the dark. Their physiology also gives them unique abilities like levitation and regeneration. Regeneration is the Time Lord's way of staving off death. This is also a way for them to shapeshift.
What?
The most important differences lies in their telepathic abilities and their vastly greater intelligence.
You'll either be angry if you kill me or I'm a genius.
Doctor Who and the Time Lord's true power is not in their physical ability, but in their technological ability, which is some of the most advanced in the universe. They are so advanced that Director Jessup regarded any species that could grasp science as profound as the 10th Doctors to be on par with the gods. Weaponry and defenses. In ancient times, the Time Lords created powerful weapons and defenses such as the Damat gun, which could erase its target from history. The Galaxy Eater, a super weapon so advanced its operating system became sentient, developing a conscience. The Time Lords also created the Cold, a Validium-based weapon that could break through the space and time continuum. And when it was activated, it would suck its target or everything in its vicinity into another universe where it would be destroyed. The pièce de résistance are their time machines. A TARDIS, which stands for time and relative dimensions in space, are ships that can travel anywhere in all of space and time. The Time Lord's technological prowess doesn't stop there, not by a long shot. One of the more surprising facts about the Time Lords is that they had the ability to control the stars and also to harness their powers. Although little is known about the details of how, but has been hinted at by the Doctor that stars can be turned into supernova weapons. The 10th Doctor actually claimed that Time Lords invented black holes. It has also been stated that they have the ability to control black holes and harness its power, giving them unlimited amount of power. Now that we laid out all the information about the two species, the Deadites and the Time Lords, the question now is who will win? Instead of me giving a long drawn-out answer on who I believe will win, let's get right to it. After I will explain why my answer is what it is. I believe the Time Lords will easily win this battle, and the answer is because they have already won against these type of creatures before many times.
I'm sending you back to your own dimension. Who knows? Some of you may even survive the trip. And if you do, remember this. You are not welcome here. This plane is protected.
In addition, the reason the Deadites will fall. Because it is canon that the Deadites fear vampires, but it was the Time Lords who exterminated the vampires out of existence in the Eternal War, hunting down vampires across the entire universe, until there was only a few left.
It's about a race of giant vampires.
Vampires?
We Time Lords hunted them down across the universe in a war so long and so bloody.
The Time Lords fought beings like the Dark Ones before, creatures like the Kotaru. The Kotaru were a species from the Dark Times, who could apply a limit to the lifespan to other species, or destroy them outright. The Kotaru kidnapped individuals from across the universe to turn them into revenants, are undead force. The Koturth were made extinct by the 10th Doctor, who infected them, with which is called the Doctor's virus, wiping out every Kotaru across the universe. In conclusion, the Time Lords have fought beings of this breed many times, in many types of dimensions, and won every time, because of their superior technological advancements. Plus, remember, the Deadites are trapped in the parallel dimension. The Time Lords have no such handicap, thanks to the TARDIS that can go to any dimension anytime with ease. This concludes my what-if scenario of if the Doctor ever came across the Deadites, who would win. Even though this is my scenario, your input is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching.